Hey guys, come to your hello. Welcome to episode 118 of Old School Runescape Laughs from the Past, free to play and beyond. And I realize I may have logged into quite a busy world here. We are going to be alternating, I think, between fletching and cooking. I'm not quite 270 cooking that I'll need to have for saving a Wowagay and Recipe for Disaster, but we're creeping up on it. I heard Noose one selling for so much money. 50 GP? That's insane. Dude. Gotta remember to try not to constantly capitalizing on trends for their own sake. I need to find more stable money makers, I think. Hence the cooking and alright. Hence the cooking and the fletching. Let's see real quick. 67 cooking, okay. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content too. Let's see, so we actually cooked all the lobsters and all the raw salmon too. Okay, so what we're probably gonna have to do is either sell some. Yeah, I'll probably have to sell some. Why do I have dark fishing bait? I would sell my beers, but I probably might run into a quest. Why do I have potato seeds? I would probably run into a quest where I need that. Probably. Okay, so dark fishing bait. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of that too. So what we're gonna have to do, I think we should just get rid of this cooked salmon. See if we can just rebuy it. 1 coin. Potato seeds, I probably couldn't even give those things away. Okay, so now we've got raw salmon we sold for 492, 64 coins each. Okay, so if we rebuy raw salmon, how much is it? 64, 46, so it's about 15 GP margin or so. So we could get, I don't know, a couple hundred, I really don't know. And just kind of push it up until we get real close. 700. Okay. And how about, let's see how much GP we have. I probably don't have a lot anymore. Yeah. That's my problem with it. Not having a lot of GP. I should also go on a birdhouse run, like legit. Go on one of those. We need, for hammerstone seeds, we need 40 seeds. So we're gonna need 4 logs of your choice. I find it easier to just do 5, and a hammer and a chisel. If you were to do this, the very first time you do it, you will also need 4 clockwork mechanisms. But once you disassemble the birdhouse, you get the clockwork mechanism back, so you need to do the clockwork thing a single time, and that's it. So you don't need to do anything else. You know how I love my birdhouse runs. The problem is I've been slacking on them vigorously. So yeah, then after that, you put the seeds in there, you get XP, get the mechanism back, build it into another birdhouse, put the seeds in, and it's ready. It's like, that's it. This basically takes, I'm pretty sure it takes like less than 2 minutes to do all these. If you're better at it than me. It takes me about, to do the run, to do the actual running part, because there's one where there's one way in the south of the mushroom meadow that takes a lot longer to run over to, but the other 3 are like really easy to get to. Okay, then we keep running. Like one leaf. Oh, somebody cleaned it before dropping it. That's smart. Alright, so then there's all this way down here. We gotta run. And right here's another one, the last one. Whoops, I did that wrong. I'm supposed to use it on the mechanism, not the birdhouse. Okay. And that's it. That's it, the run right there. That's the whole thing. And if I were on it a heck of a whole lot better, I would be repeating that every hour. I'm pretty sure it takes 50 minutes, I believe it is, for the birdhouse to run its course. Pick up some planks. Because I'm weird that way, I'll pick up planks. It's like these things are just like spawning free for anybody to just go grab some. Alright, so if I'm going to go to I'm gonna go to the rogue's den to cook those 700 salmon. I have to go back there. Which means we're gonna need teleport over there unless I use the Berthorpe Games room. Which I probably should. Whoops. I can just... There's a bank over there. So for this we've got to go to the grouping area. Then for here we do like whatever your groups are, because they moved it over from the quest list area. The clan, the other clan, and the grouping area. Whoops. I'm going to do Berthorpe Games Room. And then the only other thing about that is it's a 20-minute cooldown that's shared with all the other cooldowns. Or with all the other grouping system things. It's kind of a pain in the rear, but anyway. Then we go up these stairs, and up these stairs, and through these doors. And then we go a little southeast, through the Toad and Chicken Pub, right here, and buy these ales, and this beer glass, and this beer that you are free to pick up and sell, actually. I mean, if it's like 200 GP or something. People don't want to buy stuff from that chick for that chick in Falador to make an Asgoldian ale for that forgettable tale of a drunken dwarf, you know, they'll buy it from the GE. And that's fine. I mean, I remember if you caught previous streams, or you could go back and watch previous streams, I bought a lot of stuff after a friend of mine, Val, shout out to him of course, donated me about 10 mil, which I'm at the end of, which is kind of bleh, but anyway. I bought a lot of materials to do quests and so on and so forth, because it's like, okay, I can either buy it, I can either gather it myself, or I can buy it now. It's like, okay, I mean, let's buy it. If I can buy it, let's buy it. So that's what I did. Alright, so go over here, dump this in here. Where are the raw salmon at? Oh, right here. Let's replace that with that. There we go. So it's about 2,520 per inventory of the salmon. So wow. Okay, so that would be another 10 would be 25,000. So that would be like another 7 to 8 inventories. I know for agility, it's weird to me because like for agility, and I'm using the Runescape client, so I maybe just don't know how to set up things properly, but for agility, usually what would happen is, okay, they would give you however many laps you would need to the next level, but as far as cooking, unless I have it set up incorrectly, they don't do that. It's like, oh, well, why not? It's like, well, I don't know. I am like curious about that. If there's a plugin for that, but I'm just not using it. Okay, so 78 inventories would be 28. 10 inventories would be 280 fish. So it actually probably would make it then to 68 cooking at least. Somewhere between 68 and 69. And then I probably would have made a little bit more money if I would have instabought, or not instabought, if I was slow bought, slow sold. But it's just salmon at this point. It's not a terrible expensive loss to lose, say, 1 to 2 coins a piece on a 1,000 piece purchase. So in this case, actually, it's a 700 piece purchase, so it's not even that bad. Congrats to the leveler. It's not me. Well, I bought or sold some. Oh, the potato seeds. Man, the problem with that is like the potato seeds are so common. Having the actively traded price be 1 coin, and then having the offer price be 1 coin, it's like, okay, if I wanted to slow sell, I really don't know if I would in truth be able to get it to sell for more than that. It's like, you know, who's gonna sell? Who's gonna buy potato seeds for a couple more GP than 1? I really don't know. I still haven't figured out with doing the tabs. I'm like, okay, should I go to Tiadeke with some trading sticks in Taibornai Village and buy Karamwans and have them bank them with Rionasta? It's like, yeah, I probably should, but I haven't done it yet. Like all the other things in this game I haven't done. I haven't done a lot of stuff in this game. Okay, so now we're at, oh, 9K. Okay, so we would need, well, 30 more fish would be, no, that's per inventory. 3 more inventories would be 7,500 fish. Or XP, not fish. And sometimes I also admit I get bit by the agility bug sometimes. I don't know. Not as if I can do it for hours and hours, but I have the... Sometimes I think I might want to do it here and there. And then it's almost like I lie down until it goes away. But I know agility is good to train. Especially for Marks of Grace and so on. Pardon me. Alright, so we're closing in on 1.5 to 2 inventories left to the next level. Alright, wow, so it's going to be, after this one, about 1/2 of the next inventory. Oh, 1338. You're like, what, another 10 fish, 11 fish. Getting closer. Probably about 3 fish, 2 fish, 1 fish. Boom! 68. Members can now make baked potatoes with tuna and sweet corn. Nice. Alright, so now, gotta figure out what's up. Since it quit, we've got 63,007 XP left. Okay, 63,007 divided by 90, if I continue with this method, is 700 fish, 0.07, etc., fraction. So 700 fish divided by 28 per inventory is 25 inventories of fish. So I would need another, basically need to rebuy my entire stock of fish. Well, not quite. I have to cook this lot of fish and then rebuy, I think, 300 more. I wonder if they still have, old school, if bracelets of clay are still a thing. I think they should be. And it is okay to mine soft clay instead of hard clay. I don't want to eat the salmon, I'm going to bake it. This is like, man, I think this is why I can never be in the restaurant business. It's like, oh wow, this salmon looks really good. Oh, that was supposed to go to a customer and it went to my stomach, you know what I'm saying? Sapphire bracelet level 1 enchant. You can mine 28 soft clay before it disintegrates. The number of charges stored per player, not per bracelet, so good thing another bracelet will not reset the number of charges the player has. The bracelet can be useful for making magic tablets in a player-owned house. As the Remington mine contains clay, it's very cool. Okay. When mining soft clay and rocks with a tray here in mind, the bracelet of clay allows players to mine 2 soft clay at once. Okay. Oh, that's interesting because the clay mine in RS3 is in the Ithel district rather than Traherne, but that's fine. So it is still a thing. That's another thing with bracelets, making gem bracelets for money. I'm kind of low on the GPs as far as that goes. Trying to figure out, okay, like Bibles. Get some of the Bibles running, like with herb lore. I should have. I don't know. I mean, what's spent is spent. The 10 million gone is the 10 million gone. It's just I have to do what I meant to do before, what I should have done, which was use a lot of the cash to build up skills. But I just wanted to get through a lot of the quests and a lot of the early game as quickly as possible, so that I could get access to certain areas and better money makers and so on. Like, I haven't started Morning's End Part 1. I still need another 10 range levels for that. And I still have I had 151 or 153 fire giants from Cristelia, and I still have at least 140, if not more. So I'd eventually have to figure out how to go do that. And it's like so many things to do, it's difficult for me sometimes to prioritize what I would like to do, like today. It's like, okay, I have a lot of things to do, what would I like to do now? And it's hard to prioritize that. For me, I figured being able to get the Barrows gloves and 70 cooking for to finish up Recipe for Disaster would be a pretty awesome thing. So now we're doing that. I was like, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I still have to actually finish Fairy Tale Part 2, Cure a Queen. And apparently Fairy Tale 3, Orc's Rift, is not part of Old School, it's only part of RS3. It's just like making friends with My Arm is only part of Old School and not part of RS3, because after My Arm's Big Adventure in RS3, you don't have anything to do with My Arm very much. So according to this, I could cook 1,200 salmon per hour. That's if I were to do this for an hour. You know me, I won't be able to do too very much. Kind of bounce around a bit at times. Let's see what other kind of bracelets. Okay, so the bracelet is 540 worth. Bracelet of Clay is worth 548. Let's see. The emerald bracelet, is that the bracelet of inoculation? Level 2 enchant. Oh, the Castle Wars thing. That's 842. That's even more money. This is a ruby bracelet of the bracelet of inoculation. We've got the bracelet of clay, the flame and terror bracelet, the Castle Wars bracelet. The topaz is the bracelet of slaughter. Okay. Ruby is the inoculation bracelet. Okay. Diamond is the abyssal bracelet. Dragonstone is the combat. Onyx is the regen, and Zenite is the tormented. The tormented bracelet, it says, required 75 hit points to wear. Interesting. Okay, cool. The inoculation bracelet protects the wearer from a total of 275 disease damage. It says disease damage. Grass to the leveler, who in this case is named PvP Scouter. Interesting. Okay. This also includes the negative stat bonus damage. Players still get diseased, but it reduces the damage normally taken from the disease to 0. Degrades the dust once its protection has been depleted. This bracelet is quite useful in combination with Relicim's Bomb when killing Skogers and Zogers. Yeah, I can see that's basically the only reason for it. The Abyssal Bracelet, maybe the level 4 enchanted diamond bracelet. Prevent the player from being skulled when entering the abyss. The bracelet holds 5 charges. 1 charge is used each time the wearer enters the abyss. When all charges are used, the bracelet crumbles to dust. Okay, so obviously it'd probably be best to make gold nature jewelry or gem jewelry if I were going to make jewelry, but it's like, okay, what kind of gems do I have on hand, you know? Okay, so GP per hour. Wow, okay. For onyxes, zenites, onyx, topaz. Okay, so topaz amulets, making burning amulets. Grass to the leveler again. Okay, so as far as beyond the onyxes and the zenite stuff, making unstrung topaz amulets actually has the best profit as of the recording of this video. That and jade bracelets. Apparently, a lot of times, most of the other jewelry offers profit much less, or even some of them a slight or a huge loss. Okay, so we're down from 63 to 46. Oops, I tried to use an arm. That obviously didn't work. Following rates of It's complete. Profit margin is given in the following table, likely to be inaccurate for all Zenyte jewelry, as complete Zenytes are rarely sold in the Grand Exchange. It's recommended to sum the price of Zenyte shard and onyx for a more accurate price of a Zenyte. Well, yeah, that's because the Zenyte sells for 13.7 million GP. The Zenyte can be cut in Oh, wow. Okay, so it's actually 11.8 for an uncut Zenyte, 13.7 for a cut one. So if you had like 89 crafting or whatever it was, this would actually be profit to buy them and cut them. You'd think it would be a straight up loss for every one of them, but apparently it's not. At least at the time of this recording. So, looks like the best thing I can actually craft is topaz amulets. And for bracelets, I mean, obviously, you get some profit. I thought I would just, you know, hey, I got a bunch of gems, I can just cut them, craft them into bracelets, and then sell them off, you know. Okay. So, we'll keep going. The Ring of Pursuit, an opal ring. Will reveal the entire track when equipped. There's a 25% chance to reveal the entire track of hunter creatures, excluding herbivores caught via noose wand. The ring will provide 10 charges before disappearing. If the ring does not activate, you may try relogging your world's vision to reset the tracks. This trick may speed up hunting significantly, it says. Fairtay's Aid. Yeah, it looks like red topaz is pretty awesome. Ring of Stone, an onyx ring. Yeah, it's basically a meme. Lol. It's a skull trick, unaware runite ore miners. This says oof. That's a big oof. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of... If you had an onyx, it would be better to make the other onyx jewelry, obviously. Congrats to the leveler, again. And I still haven't gotten an easy clue. That's gnawing at the back of my head as well. Oh, interesting. 25% chance to save seeds when planting them in allotment patches for the Amulet of Bounty. Huh, okay. The Amulet of Chemistry, the Burning Amulet, the Amulet of Nature. Okay. Amulet of cat speak, monkey speak amulet, amulet. Amulet of human speak was used only during the evil Bob ran event, not retained. No longer exists. Huh. Okay. So there's rings, bracelets, da da da. Okay. I'm continually cruising the wiki. See if there's something I can actually do at my level that's somewhat doable. I mean, it's not going to be in the millions per hour at this point. I ain't monkey nuts. 50,000 GP, weight reducing clothing, stamina potion. Oh, gotta do monkey madness too. Okay, never mind. Whoop. Okay. Lizardmen shamans. Smoking mithril bars at the blast furnace. Okay. Tuna potatoes. Making toy cats. 85 crafting. Is that the same as clockwork cats? Okay, so the market's not very large for that. Cosmics, Revenants. Whoops, there we go, down one. There we go. Blood runes. Firewatch sentinels. I don't think I can get to those. Iron kegs of beer. Filling empty bullseye lanterns. Oh, I forgot about that. I remember I was heisting that wire. I remember that. Getting zapped. Arachnus, high melee stats. Antinarius, Summer Pies, Venenatus, Ents, Desert Goat Horn. Humidifying Clay, Stringy Magic Longbows. Creating Barrows Teleport Chalice, 83 magic. That's too bad. Teak planks, altar compost. Pickpocketing paladins. Oh boy. Smelting iron bars at the blast furnace. Really? I wonder if that and have that thing where you could have a chance to mess up if that's not a thing anymore because of that. Cave Goblin Wire, 328k per hour. Says, but it's high attention though. Crazy Archaeologist. Grimy Irit Leaves. Limestone Bricks. What? You get money for that? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Okay, so the best profit obviously would be, well, steel bars. Actually, steel bars would be pretty good. It's good XP an hour, good profit. I don't know if that's 1,000,000 GP an hour, 900 for mithril, slightly more for adamant, kind of slightly more for rune. Smelting steel bars. Okay. Do I have any other raw fish that I can actually do? Well, that's not fish. Raw bird meat, raw rabbit. Alright, then that'll be that, because, yeah, we can't really do very much with that. Whoops, I did that wrong. Oh, this as a note, yeah. I wonder if what's his face would give me lockpicks. Okay, so we buy a lockpick, right? He'll sell it to me for 20 GP. Let's buy one. And then I can sell it on the GE for 109. So it's basically 5 times what I paid for it. I can sell it for. Then we would have to just world switch. Then we could just keep it up. Keep the world switcher out. We know we can only buy, whoops, 25 of the, I don't know why it says buy 50. I don't know why it says buy 50 when obviously I can only buy 25 of them because this shop only has 25. Okay, so at 20 a piece, with 25k I can buy a little over 1,000 of these. I can sell for, well, provided they do sell. That's the other issue. They would sell for 100k, or maybe a little more if I slow sold them. So 1,000 of them. It would be like not quite 35 or so inventories, and I'm up to like what, 4? So, trade them. Boom, out. Bank. Bank. Dump. Escape. Switch. Whoops. I forgot I dumped everything in there. Let's do 25. Okay. I forgot dumping that. Pushing the dump button would dump the coins in there too. Sorry. Somebody's training a kitty. It's a smart way to train a kitty though, because for cooking stuff, if the cat gets hungry, you can just feed it. Obviously, that's what you would do. Whoops, I did that wrong. I'm not gonna have any. Yeah, and I was just here, which I totally forgot about. Oh, here, there's only 19 picks here. Not 25. Somebody, I shouldn't say that, it could have been me. Pyramid plunder. Oh! I accidentally logged into the RP server. Don't worry, I won't be RPing a thing. I know they're technically blah 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 about that. But I'm gone now, so it doesn't really matter. I should have probably just gone one up. Ah, this is the Temple of Morton. The Shades of Morton Temple world. I was gonna try try that as a money maker, and I did for a little. I kind of tried it for a little bit. Probably should actually try LMS if I can kind of get into things where, like, okay, I might be able to get some points which I might be able to exchange for things I can sell for a GP. Should be pretty awesome. Okay, let's see how many picks we got. I got about 500 lock picks, so what we're gonna do, we're going to withdraw all of them in a note. Put this gold back. Then I'm going to also go to Varak. I'm going to put all of this in there. And the tuna too. Why not? And we're going to sell some stuff. I should figure out how much raw Crumbon sells for. Whoops. Let's put it in for, yeah. Whoop. Let's put it in for market price 109. And just like that, they sold. 73K is ours. And for the salmon, we got 122K. Tuna sold. Okay, so I just want to see rock Rambon. 352 GP trades for 378. Wow. Okay, a cooked Crumbon. So 378 cooked one solid. Okay, so that's actually a fair bit of profit here. So what I could do, I could draw as a note. I would draw X 1K, and we could, whoops, I did that wrong. We could slow sell slightly more than market price. And just wait. Soft clay, 220. Two for 332. Wow. Wowie. Give like, I don't know. Let's do 335. Get like, I don't know, a couple hundred of these. Yeah. 300 is going to be about it. So if I were to bank at the banker, right, I'd get my dust staff. Need my dust staff, need cosmic runes, and need soft clay. I'm probably also going to need Ring of Dueling, teleport to a bank, unless, let me think. Okay, so I would need the clay, right, but then I would need to have the tools. Then I would have to have a way to get the tablets back, and it's like, okay, how are we gonna do that? So what we would do, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make some tabs, I guess. We'll see. I don't know what we can sell them for if we were to do house tabs. Let's see real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna be on the normal spell book because, yeah. Archaeus, Lunar, Ancient, Redirected. Okay, that's different. Okay, so the GE price for that. Elemental staves, magic experience, ancient magics, ba-da-da. Making tablets, here we go. Okay, so the profit table, that's what we want. Profit per tablet. So it's best going to be the teleport house tablet. So airs, earths, laws, and the soft clay. Oh, I forgot about that. We don't need cosmics, we need laws. Oh boy. Which means I need to buy some more. How much are they? Let's see. $137 each. Okay, I need to buy like another 300 of them, or like maybe 500 of them. Because I'm not going to craft them myself. 139. The traded price is 137. We only need like 300 of them or so. So yeah. So we need that, and we have that on there. Okay, so we want to bank the banker. I want to make sure we have exactly 370, yeah, so that we know that once routed that these tabs were done. Water talisman. Alright, so how do we get to, oh right. It'd be better to, I guess, get to my house, but then, okay. Trying to figure out, because usually files would unnote, but then the tabs have to go somewhere. It's like, okay, how do we get that to where we're doing stuff? I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Trying to figure that out. Unless I decided to make one less. And to go to the Yanil house setup so that I could use that particular fairy ring. If that might work. Monastery. Figure. I'm gonna go to Yanil, Northwest of Yanil, CIQ. Then we wanna hop to oh, the genie. And to agility we go. 580 agil. I hope I didn't drop anything. That's not okay, so House Party World 330. Okay, so it's the same for that other as well. Okay, so Indian Nil, there's nobody here. Okay, because everybody else is in Remington. Oh, great. Yeah, so I decided to go to the house where there was no one. There's nobody here. Figure. I just have to go to Mudskipper Point. Reasons for a party, huh? Alright, so, unless I find a better method, I don't really see this of very much use to me. Having to constantly run to Remington all the time. Oh, we're almost there. Friend's house. Grace. Now I'm gonna find his lectern. Here we go. Want to do create house teleport. This animation is killing me. Oh boy, that is so funny. I don't understand. It's like I'm conducting the Viking Symphony from hell. Oh boy, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go to Castle Wars. Ah, interesting. And get, I don't exactly know where the clay went. So, figure out which tab the clay is into. Tab 1. Oh, great. Oh, right, okay, it would be in the magic. Right, okay. No, I don't want to go to the Artie farm. Easy to teleport. And my watermelons are dead. That's helpful to know. I wonder, it's like, okay, if I would want to sacrifice 760 GP in order to get back there faster. Last destination. Okay, so if it's 716 each, and I can make 390 of these before I'm done. We get 279k. That isn't bad. But it's only going to be like 9,000 magic XP. And pretty soon, depending on what, I'm also going to be walking. Sober up Skippy. Too late, I already did. He's getting no more hangover cure from me. I don't know, I'm wondering if like, ooh, wait a minute, willow seeds, huh? Oh man, 520, people just drop that? Can we do like previous? I suppose we can just do the same, or they would just do like previous selection. What's this? Enchant sapphire, it's bananas, bones, peaches, enchant ruby, enchant dragon, enchant emerald, create house teleport. Killing Spidines. Huh. A medium already died. Red spider eggs. Raw sardines. Super strength and super attack. Talbots already. I know I should also be training construction somewhere along the line too. It's like, I wonder if it'd be easier to just make those with in my own house. Let's slow sell them. Wow, they already sold. That's demand for you. pineapple pizzas. Buying feather packs. Making dyes. Making dyes. Collecting black scimitars from the Artie Castle. 61 thieving. Thieving is only 54. I thought for sure that doubling issue was still a scam, dude. Can we drag this down here? Yeah, we can. That would be better. Just do that, I think. I need to get to level 40 fletching before I can blow longs. Making pie shells. Okay, so in order to make teleport house tablets efficiently, I would need to have 67 construction. Collecting tinder boxes from who? Baking potatoes. Just baking them, that's it. Killing brine rats. Blessing unblessed symbols. Crafting emerald jewelry. Fletching broad bolts. It actually says the profit is 0. Fletching broad bolts. Oh boy. Oh wow, I'm almost up another level here. Or not another level. 5K granite. Hey, 40 fletching. I can now make little longbows and battle staves, huh? Okay. Now I can make longbows. I don't know how much it would be. It says willow shields. Do I need nails? Willow shield, 4 coins. Oh my, oh my. 4 coins. Using a knife on 2 willow logs. It uses a base for creating a snakeskin shield. Okay, which sells for 248. And for that, we need, for a snakeskin shield, we need 2 snakeskin, a willow shield, and 15 iron nails. So the profit is 111 GP. And I messed that up. Frying rats, level 40 plus melee gear, a spade, Dreamer and Lunar staff unless the elite Lumber's trainer diary is completed, special attack weapons such as a dragon dagger of P++, the rest for food, lobster's better, Olaf's quest, complete with Lost City or Dream staff, inputs, lobster, Brine Rafts will drop the Drying Saber at a rate of 1 in 512. So it's basically 0.2% chance. I found inside their cavern it required 47 Slayer on completion of Olaf's quest. So you can raincoat deep chaos to the southwest of the access point on top of the icy mountain. Oh, right, the windswept terrain hill. Head east, north, and west into the cave, collecting death runes, noted sharks, and lobsters. Also at 45 cooking, players can camp here by cooking raw swordfish using all Fradson's fire outside, huh? Okay. Wow. Okay. Do these have to be assigned as a Slayer task? Because if they don't, I mean, I might, you know, think about going over there, you know. Oh, 60 plus attack, strength, and defense recommended. 45 plus cooking recommended. I had 45 plus cooking recommended. Let's see, what else? Okay, there's not a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to get, like, with a money-making method I have that I can do, that I enjoy doing, that I can repeat a lot. Money gold ore in the crafting guild, huh? Okay. Sealing Windens bananas. Oh boy. Collecting garlic, collecting air talismans from where? Am I missing out on stuff? How are we collecting air talismans? Oh. Do not do rune mysteries past the point you talk to Duke Horatio at the beginning. This method revolves around the drop trick used on the air talismans obtained during rune mysteries. Okay. Since I already did rune mysteries, I can't actually do that. So that's terrible. Well, I mean, it's not terrible, it's just that I can't do it. Okay, so that, I can't actually do that. Hey! Somehow got 41 fletching. Economic pearl-tipped iron bolts. Okay. Collecting big bones from the boneyard. Collecting ashes. Yeah, how are we collecting tinderboxes? Bidines, okay, we already did that. Collecting tinderboxes, where are we? No skill, no item, no quest, and no other. Stand next to the bookshelf with the tinderbox inside of the one west of the landscape painting. Oh, in the wise old man's house, okay. Search the bookshelf, drop the tinderboxes. Okay, so we've got to basically pick up all the tinderboxes and drop them. We gotta do an extended drop trick. It's like I was wondering where we were getting tinderboxes so easily. This says, it is possible to drop a tinderbox and then take the next one in the same tick. When doing this perfectly, you can obtain around 2,100 tinderboxes an hour. Wow. I did not know it was that good. And people, as usual for the internet, are having an argument about grammar. Hey, mithril mace and beer and bone bolts. Hot cha. Okay, so now baking potatoes. We need 50k. Why do we need 50k? Oh, right, to buy the potatoes. Buy raw potatoes. Low cooking level increases. Baked potato can only be made on ranges. The closest rank to is the Mist Guild, requiring completion of Dragon Slayer 2. Hey, it's antibiotics. What is known as anti-poison plus. Super anti-poison. Team 16, Team 46k. Oh, something happened there. Teleport. Alright, so the next closest, if you can't do the Mist Guild because you haven't done Dragon Slayer 2, like me, I'm a bit of a pleb in that area. Requires completion of the Varrock Hide Diary or 99 Cooking, or the Hosidius Kitchen with 100% Hosidius favorite. Where's the Hosidius Kitchen at? Hosidius Kitchen is a small building located in Hosidius District just east of the mess. It contains a bank chest and 2 cooking rooms. I should have probably gone over there, I don't know, let's see. Fastest teleportation into the kitchen is by using the Carrot's memoirs to Hosidius. Alternatively, you can teleport Therich's talisman to the glade and run northwest, or to the center of Koren and run southeast. Cooking ranges provide added a 5% increased chance of successfully cooking food. This is increased to 10% over the Elite Diary. Hey, 42 Fletching now. I can make long kebbit tip bolts and Fletch willow shields. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so tinderboxes, okay, we probably can't do that. Okay. Hill giants. Cooking raw tunas. Making pizza bases. Buying ale. Buying ale? What? Free to play. It's only 50k an hour. Oh, this method is entirely in Falador. We run from West Bank to the Rising Sun, find the most profitable ale, and selling it on the GE. Apparently, according to this, the most profitable ale is the Wizard Mind Bomb. It's doable straight from Lumberds, and it's nets decent GP an hour. You first grab coins from your bank and run. As long as your weight is minimal, run energy or better deplete to the end. Talk to Kaylee. Waiters on the ground floor, not behind the bar, and repeat this sequence. Click on Kaylee. Hold down spacebar to go through the 3 dialogue windows. Find the ale which profits most and buy 1, 2, or 3. Purchase the one you want. You can check by buying one of each and reviewing your GE price. Okay. Tap and hold spacebar to get through the dialogue, though you don't have to finish the dialogue. Thanks, Haley. I thought it was Kaylee. Please press 1 to 4 and you'll fill your inventory with ale. Beers! Filling your inventory, run to the nearby bank and deposit all of your ale. Then efficiently you can get an inventory in about 3 minutes, it says. Sometimes under 3. Later sell your own GE for profit, though they also often sold for a bit under the GE price. Well, if you can buy 500 GP an hour, I mean, as long as they sell for more than 3 each you're doing good. Spending max cash, what are you going to spend it on? People never answer that. Rise to the leveler. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to pick up all these wooden stocks and sell them. Because they were free to me, I don't care what I sell them for. It's like, oh, how do you like that? Oop, wasn't. Need to have the run on over here. Missing out on some stuff. Alright, so. Monkeys. One of the money makers is entitled Drinking Irresponsibly. 68,000 GP. 10,000 plus GE recommended. 1,900 as Guardian Ales. We will be selling the beer glasses. Buying and drinking as Guardian Ales holding more value than the drink itself. It says the profit per hour doing this is 68,400 GP. For attempting this method, the ale costs 57 coins on the GE and an empty glass costs 93, so the profit for a drink is 36. With consistent effort, you have to make a consistent effort, this says. $1,900 drinks can be consumed per hour. Wow, that's crazy. Note that we do not recommend... Somebody's trolling. They say, note that we do not recommend replicating this behavior in the real world, where the free market often does not allow for empty containers to be more profitable than their full counterpart. To say never mind the effects of getting blackout smashed. Oof. That's a big oof. Hey. 43 Fletching. Can now make silver crossbow bolts. Okay, that was drinking irresponsibly. Was funny. Okay, buying iron ore, just buying it. Smelting iron bars, cooking raw chicken. Raw chicken is 72k a piece, 72k an hour. Wow. That's only less of an issue than Sammy wines. Wow. 10,000 GP recommended. Using fire lit by others. Wow. Cutting oak logs. Collect and steel plate bodies. I wonder if there's like a mid-range method where it's, let's see, collecting black scimitars from the Arty Castle. Smithing bronze dart tips is 213k an hour? What? What? Crafting clockworks, making dyes, collecting snake grass. Where are we collecting it from? Oh, right. The Waterbirth Essence. Waterbirth Island. Collecting soul runes, stringing maple longbows. Grass to the leveler. Which was not me. all these people here so much? Growing palm saplings? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oof. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get those saplings out of my hair too. I mean, eventually. Stone statuette and stone scarabs. Oh, somebody scooped them up. The only problem, it's like, well, I think like Flipping Old School and Tasty OSRS and a lot of other YouTubers have mentioned this as well, where like, okay, there are some money makers that are good money, but that don't provide you with any XP for any skill. Like, I'm pretty sure saplings, watering saplings won't do very much for an account, because it's just, you just need the farming level, right? And then you just water the saplings. Which reminds me, I should really, okay, we got mahogany seedlings and pineapple seedlings. Is that all? Oh wow. We have a bunch more seedlings, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's see what type of seeds we have. Okay, so according to this, we have 967 pineapple seeds left. And we've got, oh yeah, we gotta get rid of them. So I'm gonna do some of that. Or I can just do little, whoop, wait a minute, I need a gardening trowel to do that. That's irritating. That really irritates me. I'll do this for a little bit. Maybe like 56 or 58 or 60. I don't know. It's like, man alive, already I'm tired of it. For some reason it's easier for me to go up and down than it is to go left and right. I don't know why that is. That seems really weird to me. But maybe I'm just a strange individual. Which reminds me, of course, of the old Toy Story quote, "You are a sad, strange little man. You have my pity." But yeah, so like we have, what? Let me see real quick. 889. And we can only get 26 per inventory. So 889 divided by 26. We have 34 inventories to do for this. Yeah, I'm probably going to do one or two more and then it's back to fletching, because like I can't do too much of this. I also have to watch, because I sometimes don't do an accurate subtraction, and I also have to watch when the numbers go down. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done for now. Say willow short bow, oak long bow. Where's the... We have 397 oak, 397 oak long bows. Let's put this with this and put this here. Put this. How the heck did they get over there? Here as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I guess I could just see with this. Alright, so willow log is 18 GP. turn into a little longbow. I'll wait for it to do its thing before the whole inventory to do its thing before I interrupt. Gargoyles, blue dragons, jade amulets, or 341,000 GP an hour. Crushing burden, buying beer tankers. Beer tankers, what? 50,000 GP recommended. Weight reducing is stamina potions, the quests. You need Troll Stronghold, Death Plateau, the Fermentic Trials, and you have to start the Giant Dwarf. You need to have the Easy Fermentic Diary complete. It says you just buy the tankards. Thor the Barkeep and the Relic of Stronghold sells beer tankers for 26 and 52 GP. The tankards have no practical value. Their value is exclusively a function of demand by collectors and speculators. This message purchases beer tankards from the shop and deposits them via pier this year in the Relic Square. Approximately 100 inventories per hour. Awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. Back and forth, back and forth. That just, drives me nuts. Whoops. I forgot. I was so focused on the fudging, I forgot to actually examine the setup. Making altar compost. Let's see if we can. 2 million plus GP recommended. Woo! Super compost. We can buy 2,700 of it for 1.1 mil. Almost 1.2, and 5,400 volcanic ash we can buy for 500k. Ultra compost is the highest level of compost and is an essential component of high level farming. Due to its high demand, it often sells for more than cheap price. Profits calculation may vary wildly. We're at 44 fletching. Yay! Okay. Happy days. Alright, so it's 19 GP for a log, and this bow is 63 GP, so it's like quadruple the profit or tuple the profit. No, not quite quadruple. It would be like triple. Trebling our money that we spend on the logs. Whoops. And we're getting some XP. It's helpful. Each altar compost takes 2 volcanic ash and 1 super compost to create. Creating altar compost uses the standard crafting dialog, so it is possible to process a whole inventory, 27 super compost plus a stack of ash, without having to manually click each time. Okay, full inventory takes about 36 seconds, which is 100 and inventories per hour or so. Says the total cost is 1.19 mil. For 2,700 super compost in this, it creates this. Super compost can be purchased from the Grand Exchange for 441 each, or created from composting anything from the list of suitable items in the compost bin as part of the farming skill. Volcanic ash can be purchased for 93 coins each, or can be mined on Fossil Island. But you have to kind of run around as it depletes. I know I did a tiny bit of that several streams ago. Okay, so the list of suitable items for super compost are cheapest thing is watermelon, or actually if you wanted to do coconut shells. Otherwise it's willow roots, mushrooms, poison ivy berries, and then the cost goes up like crazily here. And it's like all stuff like tourstools and all kind of things you would not want to use whatsoever. Nature house, what is that? I never heard of a nature house. Can be built in the pet house space of the menagerie and a player-owned house. Requires 92 construction to build. Wow. And you can put up to 45 pets in there. And it actually needs super compost to build the pet house. That just is wild. I mean, somebody's buying burnt food. Huh. Can I have 1 million gold? No, you cannot. Somebody's begging, I perceive. When they may or may not get it. I mean, it just depends, you know. Strawberry and watermelon seeds. Oh no, they're gone now. Let's pick these wooden stalks up. Whoops. Let's put these down for giving them away for not much. Yeah, those sold. Okay, somebody is dropping seeds over here that they don't. Oh, I bet that's what they're doing. With the bird nest thing. They're just putting seeds they don't want. They're putting seeds they don't want. They're just dropping them. They're probably processing bird nests. If I had to make a guess at it. I feel like such a schmo. Seeing here, clicking this one spot. Trying to get some seeds. Alright, I will attempt to curb my ridiculous behavior. Okay, let's see, what seeds do I have that I can put elsewhere? I still have teak seeds? What? Orange tree seed. I can, banana tree seed, the same. Jangerberry, watermelon, wild blood. Yeah, I should. By all rights, I should go to the crafting guild and get rid of these. Or not the crafting guild, the farming guild. Okay, so all I've got to do is go to, yeah, I'm kind of breaking this up a little bit. Got the 44 fletching. Let's do bows. Willow, longbows. Okay, we can't get the maple short bows until level 50. And we're 6 away. I'll be back after I dump these seeds into the farming guild. Oh wait, I wouldn't actually have to be at the GE to make configure. I wouldn't actually have to be at the GE to make the bows, because if I'm just making them and not selling them. Legends Guild, where's the farming guild at? Northwest of Yanil. Arceus Library. South of Mount Karul. Oh. Northeast of the Farming Guild. It's very ring code CIR. Such chipper music around this factory. I was gonna say that looked like a hidey hole, but it wasn't. Hey, jackpot! Somebody's getting a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna make it over there. Not gonna make it over there in time. Give me those hammerstones. Hop seeds, pal. Man, those are like, I like those. I'll take the weeds too there. Okay, these watermelons are dead. These watermelons are not. Here's the red berry bush. Yay. Okay, let's go over here's. We can dump seeds in here. Go over here. Dump that in there. Go to what's his face. Get the secateurs. I don't even know. Oop, I did that wrong. Whoop. Okay, Guild Master Jane. Master Jane. Guild Mistress running around. I've completed my contract. Yay. Yes, I would. Alright, what do we get? I gotta do just the easy contract. What is she gonna give me? Some limpwort roots. Okay. That is actually of use to me. Limpwort seeds. I have a bunch of limpwort seeds. Because it's like I'm multiplicatively buying these and it's crazy XP, dude. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna put some super compost on it. I should actually make ultra compost and store that as well. But I don't have enough stuff. Like I have a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of super compost, which I could probably also. And if I would drew it all, I might be able to do that. What are they doing here in the magic area? They should be in this area. Whoops, I did that wrong. It's not the proper area. Here we go. Alright, so we would get, let's see, volcanic ash, right? So each requires 2 ash. So 192 divided by 2 equals 96. So I can make not quite 100 sets of compost. So if I withdrew exchange, I withdrew X 96. Oh, crud. Okay, that doesn't actually work. What if we do banknotes? Can we do that? Oh. Yes, we can, but then it'll give it all to me instead of just the correct amount I'd wanted to have. So we're gonna have to do this. This to dump this in there. Put this down by this. I'm gonna make X 27. We're going to just withdraw all this. Okay, so 96 would be roughly 28, roughly 24, like not quite 5 inventories, 4 and a fraction. Because, I mean, if I'm making super compost by the bucketful, I make it by the binful. I try to make sure every compost pile I'm growing watermelons and throwing them into the bin. So it's 30 for here and it's 20 for all the other, or 15 for all the others. I don't check it as much as I should either, you know. Exchanging impling jars for 386k. Unlock Inquisitor will give you 3 empty impling jars in return for any impling filled jar. Oh wow, so basically the inputs 477k, we just buy 500 impling jars. And we can just exchange with him for 1500 regular impling jars and make 385k. Wow. That's pretty ingenious actually. So I'm going to use the bank chest. Dump this in there. We withdraw all these, wait a minute, as a note. Get rid of this and this. Just store all of this in an extra spade. Yeah, because if I'm not selling those longbows right away, I don't have to be at the no, not arrow shafts. Great. Careful with that. At least I figured out. It wasn't the correct one and stopped it before everything got made. Making teak planks, 50 fire making. Okay. Huh. Hmm. Grinding desert goat horn, 504k an hour. Wow. The only problem is it doesn't. Wow. Because these are often used to train herblore and grinding desert goat horns gives no experience. Hey, 45 fletching. Can now make mithril arrows. Nice. Okay, let's see. Which oh, okay. Fletching. I was looking at the number of fletched items. Right, okay. This is a static calculator. Da da da, okay. Okay, so based on what the best thing to do is maple short bows and long bows and yew long bows. So once I get to 50, when I get to 50, I can dump the willow bows. I mean, the willow bows are also giving me 44, so like it's not a loss, but it's just less profitable. So I could actually, once I do get to 50, I could just sell the yew logs, the willow logs back to the GE, since maples are actually cheaper than willow logs are. So it's just kind of trying to get in the groove with this money making, and it's like you have to kind of like grind up your levels and so on. Like this guy here, got the full graceful in the secators. Flow with this guy, loaf of pie. I like it. Full graceful secators, 116. Working the farming. Probably works it maybe more often than I do. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the best at farming, but I'm not terrible either. It's kind of those in-between things, because I'm not as accurate hitting the farm runs. Even though I'm 58 farming, I'm not a slouch as such, but I'm not as accurate hitting the farm runs. We're like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I'm hitting everything that needs to be hit, and when it needs to be hit, precisely to where, like, okay, every 90 minutes I'm at the allotments. No, I'm not. I try to do it every once in a while. The only thing I've actually hit consistently because of the time investment is actually birdhouses. because it's so little effort. Okay, so at 41 each, 2100. $51. So okay, it would basically be this next inventory after this one. Looks like we might be able to level up. Oh, maybe not this one. Oh wait, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. Oh nope, I was one off. 35, whoops, I did that wrong. 35 snake skins, what? I am picking those up. I can make those into something. And if not, I can know someone who can. That's like, I know someone who can because I'll sell it to him. You know, I'll sell it to him. Alright, so. Hey, 46. Steel antique crossbows and steel crossbow bolts. Whoops, I forgot. We've got to ask it to go again. Once we get to 50, I have to stop. Well, not I have to stop, but it would make good economic sense to do so. Oop. And fletching is also like relaxing, sort of kind of relaxing to me, where like it's not kind of like cooking, where cookie you can do it like the super sweaty method where like, okay, I'm one ticking everything all the time, but for me that's too, well, I do it sometimes but not all the time. Sometimes I just want to relax and just let the game do it for you and think and talk and like so on. To make it so it's nice and calming, just listen to that with the fletching, that click click, that tick 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 noise as the character's cutting the logs. or as we would say, not as we would say, depending on where you were, you call it fletching or like whittling. That's basically what it is, whittling. Cutting a log or a stick down into another shape. Alright, so we're at 46 fletching. We need 4 more levels. Find beer tankards. Making altar compost. Okay. Nature house. Oh. Okay, so as far as this goes, calculator. This is a calculator. Does not take user inputs. Oh, okay. So the XP for making a willow longbow is 41.5. That's why it alternates between 41 and 42. So that would mean 41.5 times 7 equals 1120.5. So basically it's 1120 XP. Not quite 1,000 XP per inventory, so it would be like 3 more. In the midst of 3, the third one, so 2 more after this, we'll be up to 47 fletching. Okay, now stringing bows. Oh wow. The only bows profitable to string are the yew longbows and magic longbows, according to this. Magic longbows, high elk for a bunch of money too. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's unstrung bows, because I didn't want to know if I wanted to worry too much about stringing stuff. Okay, so we won't get to maple short bows and that 91 and that 80x GP profit until we get to level 50. But I'll be to 47 here in a couple of minutes, so I'm well on my way as far as that goes. That reminds me, I should check to see if my limport grew or died or something else. Diseased. Okay, we're actually working it. Yay! Wait. Did I complete the contract? It didn't give me an update. That was odd. Yes, I would. What are we growing? Easy contract. What are we growing? Red berries. Red berries again? Okay, fine. Fine, guild master. Red berries. Red berries. Bushes. I have 44 red berry seeds, so that's actually no problem. Whoops. Need a spade, a seed dibber. Maybe, I don't even know. I need to put compost on it. I want to pick from it first. Then I want to clear it. Yes, I do. Because I'm going to put the same thing in there. And we're out. Boom. There we go. Alright, look. These needs a weeding. We need to go back and plant some more. Put some more limpwort roots in there. Because I'm sure by the time that grows, the other one will have grown as well. This I will put ultra compost on. There we go. Okay, so we want to put everything we can back with him if we're going to harvest. Wait a minute. I need a spade. If we're going to harvest and plant some more watermelons. If we need to do that, we need another 6 watermelon seeds. Yeah. Before that, oh, wait a minute. I've got to clear this out first. Oh, I need a seed dibber. Whoops. Try to use a watermelon seed on him. Ugh, right in the face. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we want to, whoops, I did that wrong. Go here and get a bunch of buckets. 24 of them. Seems we're going to need 6 more. The big compost bin holds 30 lots of compost instead of only 15. I wonder if it would be better if, since super compost is so much more expensive, if I could just buy the ash part of it and just make all the super compost myself. That seems like the mid-range option, you know. Whoop. Okay. So now we want to put all the buckets in here, all that in here, and dig up these, whoop. Oh wait, I have the secateurs on me, so that's good. Dig up all these watermelons. Oh wow, that wasn't a whole heck of a lot there. We'll put some ultra compost on it. And also, so that's 12 watermelons. We need another 18 more. Pop them in there. Alright, so yeah, get everything out of here that needs to get out of here. Whoop, don't deposit. I guess it's the same as use. So these watermelons cost. Whoop, I forgot. 15 each. Wow, it's really cheap. Alright. Oh. So those done. I was trying to figure out, like, if the calculator doesn't take user inputs, if I could figure out how much precisely logs I would need to get from level 47 fletching to level 50. Hey, 47 fletching. I can now make a light ballista and mithril javelins, huh? Cool. Alright, let's keep going. Ballista are a type of ranged weapon that require a certain range level to wield. They're similar to bows in that they're two-handed. They fire javelins of ammunition. They must either be bought from other players or created with items dropped by tortured or demonic gorillas. Huh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ballista. A light ballista and a heavy ballista. Okay. Light ballista is a 200 range weapon, uses a javelin, 65 range to wield. It's created by using ballista limbs on light frame. The user results in incomplete light ballista on a ballista spring. Finally, adding a monkey tail on an unstrung light ballista. The entire process requires 47 fletching, granting the player 330 experience. The speed on accurate is 1 tick slower than a god sword, but when put on a rapid, it matches the speed of a god sword. The ballista has an attack range of 9. Wow. Long range increases attack range by 1, so it's 10. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So the GE price for this is 494k. I wonder if that means there's some profit to be made here. Yeah. Let's see if there's some profit to be made here. It says profit from a light ballista is 8k per make. Why are monkey tails worth so much money? That's crazy. Alright, let's get the heavy ballista is worth 575k, and the profit from that is 20k. Huh, oh, 20k. Wow. So, monkey tail. Monkey tails are a component making heavier light ballista. They are dropped by demonic gorillas and tortured gorillas in the Crash Site Cavern. Can also be received as a very rare drop 1 in 5,000 from punching maniacal monkeys with a deadfall trap in Crux Dungeon. Monkey tails can be attached by light or heavy ballista. You need 47, granting 300 experience. The page itself said 330 experience. Somebody's rip off. Somebody's ripping something off here. Okay. And it still is a 1 in 1,500 drop from a demonic gorilla. So, wow. So basically, most of the profit, well, not most of the profit, the biggest expense actually to making the ballista is the monkey tail, because otherwise it like doesn't do anything. If we could, how can we make unstrung ballistas? Is there a way to do that? What does that make? Unstrung heavy ballista is used by making a ballista spring and an incomplete heavy ballista. What do we use to make an incomplete heavy ballista? Item obtained by attaching ballista limbs to. What do we get ballista limbs? What do we get them for? To a heavy frame. Okay, ballista limbs. It's dropped by demonic gorillas. It's a drop. That's it. That's the only way to get them. Is to do that, I guess. Because that's the only way to get them. But they cost about 30k. And a heavy frame is a rare drop from demonic gorillas. Okay, so basically the only way to get this is to fight demonic gorillas. It's like the only way to get it. So I can see why a lot of people want to complete the Monkey Madness 2 quest. Buying monkey nuts. Monkey Madness 2. Lol. Snakeskin shield. Whoop. It's like when I can hear the tick 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 scratching, whittling is stopped, and I gotta get some more bows. Filling empty bullseye lanterns. 378,000 plus coins recommended. Teleports to a bank. You need the crafting cape or a dueling ring, or teleports to a house. They suggest having a player-owned port in house in Remington. Empty bullseye lanterns and swamp tar. 1,000 empty bullseye lanterns you can buy for 370,000 GP. And 1,000 swamp tar for 8k. Which results, it says, in 1,000 bullseye lanterns, filled bullseye lanterns, we could sell for basically 1 million GP. So the profit is 674k. Wow. Making 674k in an hour because people don't want to do something. 48 fletching. Yay! I can now make red topaz tip steel bolts. Yay, again. So now we're only 2 away from that. So 8560. 1120.5. 8560 divided by 1127. 7.6, so 8 inventories, which would be another 160. I have plenty. I have plenty of wood to make into bows. Making teak planks. Opening sinister chests. I could do that. I have the 49 agility and the 58 magic. Staff of Earth and Law Runes. A slashing weapon. 26 sinister keys. Super anti-poison or a serpentine helm. Hard arty diary recommended. Or 50 construction and 40 magic for teleport to house and a player one house that you know. Okay, the inputs. Wow. Okay, so the inputs are 400 sinister keys and 40 law runes. That the input is 12.6 mil. That's way beyond what I'm able to do at this point. And the output is 13.3 mil for a profit, the wiki says at the time of recording, of about 700k. Sinister chest locating on the Yanil Agility Dungeon always rewards 9 noted herbs when opened. 3 grimy Renar, 2 grimy Hero Lantern, 1 each grimy Torstol, grimy Irid, grimy Aventon, and grimy Corn. Opening the chest requires a sinister key. The key is used up when the chest is open. Okay. The price of the sinister keys jumps around a lot. But it's not uncommon, it says here, to buy them instantly for far below the market price. That's what they're claiming as such. Oh wow. Enter the obstacle pipe immediately next to you and open the chest at the end of the room. You will be poisoned. It says you will be poisoned. Each trip takes 3 minutes. It says you want to bring 26 keys per trip. Okay. I know our Hydras. 95 Slayer for that. Knocking over the giant mole. Mining basalt. Wait a minute, I think that's making friends with my arm, isn't it? Yep. 775k. Wow. 800 basalt an hour. Basalt is only obtainable in the salt mine of Weiss after completion of making friends with my arm quests, using to create icy basalt, stony basalt to teleport to Weiss and Stroll Stronghold. It's also used to add those teleports to the portal nexus and the portal in the portal chamber. There is no bank or deposit box nearby, but Snowflake in the center of Weiss will note them for free. Basalt rocks contain more than one ore and respawn quickly. With a rune pickaxe and less than 80 mining, 6 feet to 850 per hour required. It can be mined. Tension required is comparable to the upper floor of the Mother Lode mine. The crystal pickaxe's effect does not work on basalt, it says here. Okay, so for the Making Friends with My Arm quest, we need 66 fire making, which I ain't got. 72 mining, which I ain't got. 32, 5 construction, which I might have. 68 agility, I do not. Let's see. My Arm's Big Adventure, got it. Edgar's Roost, Riddick Ritual, Troll Stronghold, Death Plateau, got it. The View, Jungle Potion, Swan Song, I do not have that one completed. One Small Favor, Oak Haven, Mystery, Shuttleville's Garden of Tranquility, Frankenstein, Priest and Paradox, Skulls, Cold War, Romeo and Juliet. So Swan Song is the only quest here I don't have completed. To get rid of a sea troll invasion. Okay. To fight alongside the wise old man as he goes on his final adventure. Help the wise old goat as he goes on his final adventure. To repel a sea troll invasion. I was pretty sure he was wielding like Saradomin Strike and had a lunar staff. It's like he's been some places in his life. Okay. Yeah, so like I don't have the stats yet to do any of that stuff. Not yet anyway. Whoops, I did that wrong. Summer Nuclear Smoke Devil. Weapons, Abyssal Whip or better, magic defense gear. Divine super combats, prayer potions, sharks. King's Ransom to use piety. Wow. I've got to buy 3 divine super combats, 12 prayer potions, 80 sharks, and 3 teleport to house tablets. Power rated assumes 65 kills an hour. Wow, it's like 1 a minute, basically, slightly faster than 1 a minute. The Occult Necklace, the Smoke Battle Staff, the Dragon Chain Body is what you'd be looking for there. The average kill is worth 17.6k, taking supplies in consideration. The average kill is worth almost 14k. That's not terrible, depending. Well, put another way, because there's 93 plus Slayer required, it is kind of terrible if you're expecting more than that from 93 Slayer. Hey, 49 Fletching. Economic Mithril Brutal Arrows. Brutal's in quotation marks, I wonder why. Alright, well, we're on the home stretch. To 50 Fletching, I'll be able to sell all these willow logs back that I haven't used and buy maples instead. Bunch of maples. It'll kind of compete with birdhouses and with actually fletching them for a while, but that'll be okay. Alright, so I may not be able to get to it. 9.9100. With 8 inventories. So I would need like 220 logs, basically. Whoa. I would of course have 220 logs. Okay. King the Kraken, 87 Slayer. 87 Slayer required. Oh boy. Oh boy. Making bottled dragon breath. How are we going to do that? That's interesting. I never heard of doing that. Let's see. The method in this guide may involve considerable risk, including but not limited to, holy cats, loss of money / items, unstable prices, and slow GE resale. Ouch. Oh, I see what's up. Well, that's because you have to use 5,000 dragon fruit, which costs 3.3 mil and 500 vials to go do it. Okay, so for 844k, players need to use a vial with 10 dragon fruit to make one bottled dragon breath unpowered, which can then be powered on a sulfur vent on Mount Kulrun to create charged bottled dragon breath. Players would take a small amount of damage during the process if they are not wearing ice gloves. I mean, I would do that. The only problem is, like, I can't grow my own dragon fruit yet, so I have the 50 mining. So, like, what is this used for? Actually, bottled dragon breath. Once powered, it can be used on a Dragonfire shield or ward to instantly charge them to full. I mean, that doesn't really seem like a very smart idea. Due to grain exchange prices changing based on trade volume, this profit may not be fully accurate if the components are infrequently traded. That's what they're talking about, because I guess a lot of people don't make that item. If a lot of people aren't looking to trade, aren't looking to charge up a Dragonfire shield all the time, then it's like won't be very profitable. Revs, the Hydras. Why are Revenants listed twice? A lot of ancient stuff. Millions of GP depending on luck and GE activity and how often you get PK'd. I think that's pretty much what that indicates. How often you get PK'd. Since death is inevitable, spare bracelets, amulets, and ether are recommended to have in the bank. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why this is listed twice. Seems like a duplicate. Pickpocketing master farmers, 1.1 million an hour. Wow, okay. 71 farming recommended. Higher farming increases rare seed pickpocket rates. Huh, okay. That's a million GP an hour. Like legit. I mean, because I have the rogue's outfit, you know. I have the rogue outfit. For guaranteed double loot and a seed box. Ouch. Then I'd have to play Tithe Farm to do that. Listed profit is calculated at 94 thieving while wearing full rogue equipment. With completion, the Arty Diary Hard, which requires 72 thieving. Players with lower thieving will not achieve this profit rate and should see the table below for their estimated profit. Okay, they have a table for plebs. Excellent, okay. Alright, so my thieving level 54. Okay, so according to the pleb table, at 50 thieving, my success rate is only going to be 64.7%, 800 picks an hour, gold per hour. And it's actually 300k per hour, like isn't that bad, even so. I don't know how people can get 805 pickpockets an hour. Is it just spam clicking? I don't really know. It seems weird to me. Okay, so that means that'll be next inventory. I'll end up with 50 fletching. It's pretty awesome. If I can make it through here. I still was not able to make it work with the ham members, man. That was really getting me. Dismantling bracelets of Ethereum, huh? Items. Holy cats! My god, dude. 3,500 uncharged bracelets of Ethereum for 151 million GP. My god. There's 50 fletching. We can make maple short bows. Yay! That means we can switch to, well, I can switch to, we can dump this in here. Whoops, I did that wrong. And switch to maple logs. Solitary lobster. It's mine now. Alright, so 50 fletching. Why are they worth so much money uncharged? That is a heck of a lot, dude. Charging and alchemizing. Yeah, that's what... 43k. Wow. It is always lost on death. Wow. Players can dismantle an uncharged bracelet to receive 250 revenant ethers. This will result in a profit of 381 coins. Huh, okay. Okay, so basically they're buying 3,500 or something that's worth 43k. Alright, I'll have to remember to... Oh, maybe I can just help myself by getting things set up. To get these willow logs out of here. So I'll remember to sell them at the GE, maybe also get a Varrock teletab as well. And also maybe these oak logs. And these regular logs too. So we can like get them out of here, yeah. Just remember to sell those. That'll be the end of the stream, I think. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. As I bumble through trying to figure out which money makers will click with me. And keep on going with your RuneScape journey and your life journey too. And we'll catch you guys